So wait, you're telling me that after 20 years after the atrocity known as Jurassic Park, humans still have the audacity to mess with dino DNA, go open another theme park, call it Jurassic World, and design their own dinosaur bigger and meaner than a T-Rex, and not expect anything to go wrong? Idiots!
It's not about control.
Stand down. It's a relationship based on respect. These animals are thinking, I gotta eat. I gotta hunt.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kolton still, and today I'm here to review Jurassic World, which is the 4th Jurassic Park film in the Jurassic Park trilogy. It should be noted that the last Jurassic Park movie that came out, which was Jurassic Park 3, came out 14 years ago, around that. But pretty sure it was 14 years ago. That is a long time to wait for a Jurassic Park movie. And heck, if you didn't like that one, you had to wait since the Lost World of Jurassic Park, which was around what, I think 18 years or 19. I'm not sure how many years ago it was when Lost World came out. But heck, if you didn't like the Lost World, you were waiting over 20 years since the original Jurassic Park came out. That's a long time. So, to be this excited for a movie that we all been waiting over 10 years for, it was paid off. The wait was paid off. And now, I'm about to tell you all why. So, Jurassic World stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. And the movie pretty much, like I said before, it takes place after 20 years after the events of Jurassic Park. It's now open. It's open to the public. Don't ask me how it's open to the public, but whatever. It's open to the public now, and dinosaurs have been around for quite a while, it seems, and people are starting to get bored. They're looking at dinosaurs like we see zebras and elephants and giraffes and whatever, the normal stuff. People are getting bored. So the scientists at Jurassic Park are like, okay, so they want something new, they want something bigger and meaner and stronger. Alright, we'll make one for them. And of course, they do. They call it the Dinosaurus Rex. I think they call it that. Pretty sure it's called the Dinosaurus Rex. And what happens? The Dinosaurus Rex gets out and, you know it, starts eating people. So now they gotta figure out how to stop the Dinosaurus Rex and get everyone off the island. Now this storyline does sound pretty predictable, huh? Sure, yeah, like from the beginning to the end, yeah, you pretty much know what's going to happen, except in between. You know what's going to happen in the end game. You know pretty much what's going to happen. But in between, there's a lot of surprises along the way. There's a lot of twists and turns that I personally never saw coming. And trust me, I love it when films like this add all these twists and turns that you never saw coming. Wow, they're great. Again, I'm not going to spoil any of this because this is a spoiler-free review. I might make a spoiler review, but anyway, for right now I'm going to keep it spoiler-free. Let's go ahead and talk about the characters here for a second. Chris Pratt character, he's pretty cool. He's like one of the coolest, chillest guys in the whole movie. He's the one really with a brain. He's like, you shouldn't be messing around with these kind of experiments on dinosaurs and go and create your own dinosaur. That's not a good idea. And of course, sooner or later, probably sooner, the scientists found out that pretty much like, yeah, he's kind of right, because the Dinosaurus gets out and starts eating people. Ooh boy, that's the best part of the film, when the Dinosaurus Rex starts eating people. Don't look at me like that. You want to go see a Jurassic Park movie to see dinosaurs eat people. Don't you judge me. You know you did. You know you did. That's why we go see Jurassic Park movies. Because we want to see dinosaurs eat people. Yes, I know, of course. That's not the only reason why we go see a Jurassic Park movie. We also go see them for the music. Oh my gosh. John Williams' Jurassic Park theme. I missed it. And the first time they started playing this movie, I got pumped up for the story. Man, I was so excited. This movie would never be the same if they did not have John Williams' score. Man, people who made this would probably be sued if John Williams' score was not in the film. Man, the music in this movie was fantastic. It kept you pumped up like it did in the last Jurassic Park movies. And for Bryce Dallas Howard's character, now she is actually a pretty cool character herself. She's not one of those just stays in the control room, stays in the background, just gives orders, and pretty much that's it. Kind of like how the guy in the first Jurassic Park movie, what's his name? John Hammond. There we go. John Hammond did, where he was like pretty much in the control room and behind the scenes the whole time. He didn't really go out into Jurassic Park to save people, help people out. Now, again, in Jurassic World, she is not like that at all. There's more of her than meets the eye. It does look like in the trailer, so she pretty much just stays in the background and just watches what's going on. No, she's pretty much a character that actually does stuff in this movie. I'm not going to give away what she does or anything, but she does do stuff in this movie, which I really liked. Now let's go back to Chris Pratt's character here for a second, because let's talk about something that everyone's going to be talking about on the internet. The raptor training. Yes, it's in the film. Chris Pratt trains the raptors. Does it work out the way everyone thinks it's gonna work out? No. I love the way that they did the raptor train. I'm not gonna give anything away, but the way they did the raptor training, the way it paid off in the film, they did a fantastic job. I loved it. Man, it was a great little storyline right there. Really, really great. And what would a Jurassic Park movie be without the visuals? Industrial Lights and Magic did a fantastic job once again on Jurassic World. Like I said in a previous video, this movie has a lot of CGI, and there's a lot of great CGI, top of the notch CGI, and there's also practical effects. The animatronics, they looked amazing as well. Sure, you could tell when you saw an animatronic and you saw a CGI dinosaur, but it's almost to the point pretty seamless for me. I didn't really notice half of the time which one was, okay, I did know which was CGI, which was animatronics, because I knew what animatronics couldn't do, what CGI could do. So, again, they both looked amazing. The animatronics looked amazing as always, and the CGI looked amazing, and the landscaping, the visual effects, oh my... fantastic. Fantastic. Well done, Industrial Lights and Magic. Well done. Now let's go ahead and talk about the 3D in this film. I did see this in 3D, and yes, it is worth seeing in 3D if you get the chance. This movie has a lot of great 3D stuff in this film. Now, there's not a lot of popping out. There is a few sequences where they have scenes where something feels like it's actually flying into the audience, and that looked pretty cool. But for the most of the film, what we going to go see the 3D for this one was the depth of field. You look like, it makes you feel like you're looking through a window into another world, onto Jurassic World. The landscaping, you're looking past the mountains. It just felt amazing. They did a fantastic job on the depth of field. The 3D was crystal clear. Anytime I took off my glasses in the movie, it was blurry. I mean, you couldn't tell anything. Like, you couldn't see anything really. That's why I like seeing in a 3D film. If you can take off your glasses and it's almost crystal clear, they done their job wrong. So, took my glasses off, it was blurry, put it back on, crystal clear. They did a fantastic job on 3D. Definitely, if you have a chance, go see this in 3D. You won't be disappointed. Well, I know some people might feel cheated, but for me personally, it was a great experience. And now let's go ahead and talk about the kids here for a second. Now, for most movies, when big blockbusters with high expectations have kids in it, most of the time the kids can't act, and they're just annoying. Not in this movie. The little boy who plays in this movie, he was the little boy who played in Iron Man 3. He did a fantastic job in Iron Man 3, and he did a fantastic job in Jurassic World. I love seeing him again. he's a great little guy. Like, I can see him go on and do bigger things when he gets older. And the guy who plays his older teenage brother, he did also a good job. He didn't say much in the film until later on in the film. But anyway, he did a good job as well. And some people do say that the movie kind of started kind of slow. I don't really think so. I mean, I think it's really a matter of opinion if you think the movie kind of started kind of slow. I don't think so. I think every single shot in the film was just well done. I was just drawn into the film for every single frame. Loved it. But you all should know it does take about 30 minutes until this film really starts picking up. When it starts really picking up, that's when you're all just back in your seats, eating your popcorn and enjoying the movie. Just enjoying the heck out of that movie. Just enjoying the heck out of it. And the final act of this movie. Oh my gosh. It got people in the audience just... Oh man, it got them all excited. It got them all excited. It got me excited. It got everyone else around me excited. Boy, the final act was amazing. Loved it so much how they did it. I'm not spoiling anything. Be sure to go see the movie to know what I'm talking about, because the final act, man, the final act was amazing. Loved it so much. So overall, guys, the acting was great. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard did a great job. And the kids actually did a great job as well. The story, well, it's your typical dinosaur monster movie kind of story. So anyway, it's a good story overall because of the twists and turns. And the visuals were, of course, amazing. The music by John Williams and the other dude, I forgot his name. It slipped my mind. Anyway, they did an amazing job on he did an amazing job on the music. And it was hinted at the end of the film that there might possibly be another Jurassic Park film. If they do, you bet I'm gonna go see it. But I'm kind of hoping they don't, because this movie really left off on its own. It is definitely the best Jurassic Park sequel. Not better than the original. Let me get that straight, okay? The first Jurassic Park movie, nothing will ever beat it. But this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Jurassic Park sequel. I know, dare I say it, better than The Lost World? Yeah, it's a little bit better than The Lost World in my opinion. And man, just miles and miles and far ahead of Jurassic Park 3. Far ahead of Jurassic Park 3. So in the end, guys, I'm going to say from my personal rating, Jurassic World is 100% Jurassically freaking awesome. I just loved it to death. Now, for all of you who went to go just see a fun blockbuster monster movie known as Jurassic World, then for all of you guys, I'm going to say that Jurassic World is definitely a great time. No refund required. Stretched to a possibly buy on digital. Again, that would be like a 3.5 out of 5. So anyway, it's up to you guys. If you think it's good enough to buy on digital, do it on digital. If you guys don't think it's good enough to buy on digital, don't buy on digital. That's why I'm going to give it a 3.5, because it's definitely a great time. No refund required. You will not be disappointed by paying a ticket to see this movie. And the reason why I gave it a 5 out of 5, because there's not one part in this movie I didn't feel like, well, that makes no sense, or that should not have been in there, or I don't like that. There was not one part. Now, there is some parts in the movie I can tell that some people are just not going to like. And I won't spoil that. I won't spoil that for you guys. But I can tell there is some things that a lot of people are like, I don't like that idea. That just don't fit. That's so stupid. I never felt like that. I personally felt that everything fit because it is a fictional movie. It's a fictional movie. It's not real. It's fictional. So everything in the movie fit perfectly in my mind. That's why I gave it a 5 out of 5. So guys, are you going to go see Jurassic World? Have you seen it already, or are you not going to go see it? Are you just not into monster movies at all, or whatsoever? Have you seen the original Jurassic Park? Anyway guys, what are you guys going to do? Comment below and let me know, and what you guys actually thought about the film. So anyway guys, that is all. Thank you for watching, and of course as always, bringing you guys to the world of entertainment. I'm Kolton. If you like this video, make sure to smack that like button. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all the good shebang. All my links are in the description below. And of course as always, if you want to see more, click right here to see more. And I'll hold you guys next time. I decided to come out here and tell you guys my personal thoughts about CGI and why I love it. So, if you're a hater of CGI or a lover of CGI,